Where do I put this?
You can just put it on your bag.
I
That works
gotcha.
too. Perfect.
There you go. Are we live? Yep. So we are a manufacturer that is based in the Netherlands. What we do is we get away streams from all over the world. Just like you can see here on the floor, it's made from recycled juice boxes and milk cartons. So we gather the waste streams and then put a black coating on it to cover the brands. So for the first 15 years, it always was like this on every floor, on every job site. And then the privacy regulations came in, so we had to cover the brands. So this is the new material. But it always has been and still is the floor protection made from recycled juice boxes, right? So if you feel the product, it has a lamination on the paper, so it's waterproof, extremely durable, and cost saving if you use normally like paper products.
Right.
This one is a better solution for that.
If I spill coffee on here, how long will it take for the coffee to
Well,
sit
it's
through?
just like your regular juice box in the fridge. I mean, if you put that for a year in the fridge, the liquid will stay in it, right?
Right.
So everything you spill will always stay on top. So you can easily wipe it off, clean it off, roll it back up, and reuse it in a different room if you like.
So what would be the mill thickness of this paper? Do you have any idea how thick it is?
Well, it kind of depends on what waste stream we get, because if you have like a couple gallon milk carton or a smaller one, the thickness will be slightly different.
Right.
But it's more the durability of the product because it is a tight composition of different materials. You have the PE, the aluminum, and the paper. So it has like 5 or 6 different layers, and that makes it really, really durable.
Right. You're putting ladders down and stuff like that. Is this going to protect your hardwood floor
Yes.
from getting scratched?
Absolutely.
Right. So it does have like a slick feel to it, like on walking on it. Is it slippery when you walk on it, or?
So that's a good question. So it has a PE layer, and if the people walk over it with the work boots, they probably have like the LDPE shoes. So it
Right.
feels like you're on a basketball court.
Right.
So it has that anti-slip traction. However, if you spill a lot of liquids and you don't clean it, you're gonna have the aquaplaning, just like any other surface.
Right. So is it? Can I try to tear this right here?
Yeah, absolutely.
So the center of it, like, so it's got the black layer on the outside, and the black layer is, what was that called?
So it has a black PE coating.
PE coating.
Yes, correct, which is
Right.
basically plastic.
Right.
And the plastic is already in the juice containers,
Right.
so we don't change anything to the composition. We just add PE to cover the brands.
Right.
So if you look at this roll, this will be for the contractor around 75 bucks for 538 square feet. So that brings your price back to like 14 cents a square foot.
Right.
So we have a different product line, which is self-adhesive products. So these all have a self-adhesive underlayer and a PE film top layer. So if you don't want to use any tape, these are perfect because these are self-adhesive. So you save some money on the tape and you save some time on the labor. Then there are a couple breathable variants as well. So the film is a little bit different. And if you look at there you can see the stairs. Because the product is much more flexible, it's easier for different surfaces. The laminate floors, the PVC floors, tiles, wooden floors, those are perfect.
Right. So if I spill coffee on this, is it going to leak through?
No, it has a PE top layer, so that makes it waterproof as well.
So this is the top,
Correct.
and then this is the bottom.
Correct.
So this is reusable right here.
Yes.
So I can lay it down on a hardwood floor, laminate floor. I can pull it up, pull the tape off, and reuse it then.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you need to keep in mind what kind of tape you're using it.
What do
But-
you guys recommend taping it?
So to cement, any tape will work. So don't waste too much money on the tape.
Right.
PVC, vinyl tape, painter's tape, anything will work. But if you seam it to the on the edges, you got to keep in mind what surface am I taping it to, right?
Right.
Because if it's going to be tiles or wooden floors, but that has nothing to do with the floor protection itself. That has to do with the surface, right? I would not use this on carpet because it doesn't leave residue on surfaces. But if you leave it on carpet, it might happen that the glue sticks to the carpet. So you don't want to put this on carpet. You also don't want to put this outside. And one thing to always keep in mind, don't leave the floor heater on when you put this floor protection on the floor.
So is this product reusable?
I mean, the more times you're using it, the less residue, the strength of the stickiness will
Right.
slowly be less and less, but you still can reuse it, yeah.
So there's a glue on the back of this right here?
Correct.
So glue. So you could actually just lay it up your stairs That's not going anywhere. See that? That's pretty cool. For new construction guys that just installed like a hardwood floor, seems like this would be a really good option to lay over a hardwood floor.
Absolutely. So one thing you got to keep in mind is because it doesn't allow anything to go through, no water, no liquid, no oil, but also no air. Yeah, so you have recently laid concrete. In the first 30 days, it still needs to cure. You don't put this on top of it. That makes sense, right? Because it still needs to breathe. And there are some other wooden floors that still have glue that needs to breathe. You don't put this on top of it. For any other option that don't need breathability, this is perfect.
Right. So where can somebody find these products right here?
So we have distribution all over the States, and we work with a couple partners that have a lot of locations, but we also have a lot of online visibility, for example, through Amazon. Or if you find us in Google, there are a couple online resellers.
So a painter can buy this on Amazon.
Absolutely.
So how much does a roll of this stuff cost?
So a roll of the 269 square feet would around be like $75 on an online retailer, yeah.
So is this recycled materials too?
Yeah, so all the polyester and the PE that we use is all recycled material.
So all these products over here are all recycled?
Absolutely, yeah. So the X-board will probably be around the same pricing per square foot as the gray rolls that we manufacture. If you look at the floor shell, like the Ramboard type, the thicker one, then we're probably like 30% less. Really? Yes. Two questions you gotta ask yourself is like, do you need the breathability? Because ours doesn't breathe, the Ramboard one does. Are you really afraid that you're gonna need the impact resistance because the Ramboard one is thicker? If those answers are no, and you need it just for high traffic areas, and you rather have something durable, liquid proof, easier to handle, easier to carry, then our product is far superior than theirs, yeah. But it's a different product. In an ideal world, you just put them next to each other, right?